Listen, Martin Luther Irving, uh, Kyrie Irving with oregano and parsley running around the stadium. He swears that everybody is trying to attack him always. They got swept. We know that, right?
That's correct.
For some reason, after being swept, Kyrie Irving cannot take accountability for anything, any part of, him playing anything into the loss. The reasons why the season went the way it is, it's never Kyrie Irving's fault. He has a set of tweets that I would like to read. This is right after they lose that game 4 sweep to the Boston Celtics. Kyrie Irving says, "When I see my name or my brother/sister's names getting spun through the media, I refer to all my research about who they are. Their job is to control public perception, all while profiting off discussing, discrediting, and disrespecting people's lives for entertainment." No, that one didn't do it for y'all?
Nah, I mean, I've already seen these.
Okay. Oh, well, let me.
Hey, I'm just not phased, but yeah,
I send shots at the puppet masters, not the puppets. All puppets do is run around society trying to gain popularity and state opinions. What a life. My name is worth billions to these media corporations. My brothers and sisters who deal with this know exactly what I mean. Okay, with the bomb behind it. That don't.
It's getting better.
It does get better, which is crazy.
Okay, all right. How about this one? When you become free mentally and spiritually, there is not much this twisted/racist society can surprise you with. My ancestors left behind all of the wisdom and truth for their agenda to be exposed. When you know exactly who they are, they can't hide from their filth.
Bing bong. Bing bong. No kids.
No,
hey, shout out no fuck
that.
Damo said more people heard No Kizzy from our pod than the No Kizzy podcast.
He put up to the haters ball and he was saying something. He was trying to get on the Lakers about something. I was like, you know what? Let Anwar know we is not here to play fair. I'm like, bro, more niggas have heard No Kizzy from our pod than actually seen a No Kizzy episode. That nigga left. He said, Damo, that actually hurt. I'm actually hurt. And it ended up
my God.
Like, damn.
Let me read this one because this was gonna ring off. I know y'all haven't been feeling Kyrie. Kyrie says, just watch all of the people who wake up every day and report about people's lives on TV and social media and then profit off of them. Then they justify their jobs by saying they get paid to say how they feel. LOL. It's like these people live in a fantasy.
These are weak. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
it's ass tweets, bro.
You know how bad it is, bro. We don't even have a contrarian chat. We don't have contrarian comments. We don't have people in the replies standing it outside of like a couple. You go through the replies of the tweet, people ain't standing it. Go through the quotes, not too many standing it. This is just bad. I don't even know how long. Truthfully, I'm confused why it's the title and thumb. One, outside of what happened today, but two, it's like how far can we go with this? So the soul one was funnier. That's funny too. Soul one was funnier. But it's like, what do we really say? That's just so misguided and backwards. It's not even funny. And funny enough, for a guy who's preaching all this woke shit, he clearly lacks self-awareness. Not trying to belittle it, wanted to be one. Bro is a basketball player. Gets paid to play basketball. There are people that commentate about basketball in barbershops, offline group chats all the time. Someone monetizing that because of the level of their information or entertainment doesn't make them a puppet. That's one. Two, billions, you're nasty. Three, let's say he was worth billions, right? You play basketball. They're talking about basketball. Nobody's going after you specifically. You are a Brooklyn Net who has a certain resume and you've fallen short of said expectations. That is it, bro. Y'all can have it, bro.
Sage,
this
what's
off-
that? What's
this
that?
gone.
What's that behind your back? Nope. I'm serious. What's that behind your back?
What,
that little
this?
Blue... No.
The blue
Other
part?
shoulder. Other shoulder. Other
This
shoulder.
one.
Yeah, behind it though.
This is like a little
Talking
back.
about the light. You talking
Oh,
about
the
and
light.
It moved. It moved with you. It moved with you. It's a little thing
Oh.
is coming from the top of your head.
The
back of your head.
This part?
It looked like a string to me, you puppet. Listen.
You're champ as fuck.
Listen.
I thought he was talking about the light in the back.
I'm so
Listen.
confused.
I thought he
Like,
was talking about anything.
like he literally had me. I'm like, what is this nigga talking about?
I really didn't have anything to say. I was just Kyrie Irving is he literally needs to stop. Like when I say he needs to stop, he needs to stop. I think he saw a video of like Kanye West and thought, you know what, I can get this one off. Cause that almost was reminiscent of some Kanye type stuff. But I thought to myself, you know what? Kanye succeeded. Kyrie, you just lost in 4 games. Hey mom.
That's good.
Kyrie, you just lost in 4 games. You just lost in 4 games. What are you doing? You making too much noise to be losing in 4 games. Kyrie Irving ain't never. You know what's crazy? I swear to God, I didn't even know Kyrie had a Twitter before this. I really didn't.
I didn't know either. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was just IG.
Nah, I've seen him on
Stan
Spaces.
account.
He's been on a space before.
Talking about what?
NFTs. It was NFT space.
The decentralization.
Oh,
You didn't see his
wow.
profile pic? Look at his profile pic. He went up.
No,
there,
I seen
and it's
I seen
ironic.
that.
It's ironic because in the space, I don't know if it was a troll or not because I just seen like a clip. But apparently they were criticizing Kyrie, or they was talking about Kyrie. I guess I don't know. But he joined up there. He was like, "Oh nah, man, I was just listening. You guys very insightful. Listen about your NFT talks. Your personal opinions, whatever. But yeah, just getting a lot of insight, a lot of knowledge about about this NFT business. And I'm like,
Decentralization.
you're still part time. Why are you here? Go fight for a vaccine. Like, what are we doing right now?
I'll say this before Damo goes. I'll just make it quick. Kyrie's been in a lot of controversies the last couple of years with certain statements and a lot of things. And this was the first time the criticism was purely about basketball. It wasn't about his beliefs. It wasn't about what he's doing off the court, what he's doing on the court with the Sage stuff. For once, it was about basketball, and everyone kept it basketball. And now it's a problem. So at this point, we just can't talk about you.
Yeah.
At this point, we can only praise you, even though throughout your whole career and throughout your whole professional experience, critiquing you and your actions when it comes to on-court performances, how you grow and become a better person, become a better player. But apparently that's banned. So it is what it is, bro. It is what it is.
I think that is a factor. Like, one, I don't know what he wants, but 2, maybe we just shouldn't talk about him because, like we said on this podcast, we don't talk about guys. Like, we don't spend as much time on Kemba or John Wall. You know what I'm saying? And if that's about where he is anyway, why do we spend so much time? How many podcasts do we have with Kyrie Irving's face on the front? Because we're making billions off his name. Why do we spend
that? Yeah, that needed its own subsection, bro. Billions is gross.
It's
billions.
The thing
gross.
that kills me about Kyrie. My fault, Omar. Go ahead.
No.
Nah, yeah,
listen.
Got it.
I just want to say it's just crazy to me the saga Kyrie's been like this cycle of Kyrie we've seen since leaving the Cavaliers, which I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people gave him the benefit of the doubt. A lot of people have been on his side when niggas were criticizing him. When he was dealing with all that bullshit he was dealing with in Boston with the fans and shit. People, like obviously some media people, some media figureheads, the actual puppets, they did say some shit about him. They did go against him. But a lot of people, including me on this platform, took the side of a Kyrie Irving and was like, listen, his mental health is key. Mental health is before anything else. Player happiness, niggas shouldn't be in a situation like that. When Kyrie was getting all this scrutiny for the shit he was doing off the court, not wanting to play or having his own opinions or not wanting to do whatever he wanted to do, showing up to parties instead of games, all that other shit, people still rocked with him. People were still on the side. Yes, you had people criticizing you, but it was still people that sat here and stood up for everything that you was doing. When you sat out this season for not wanting a vaccine, yes, it was a lot of people that said it was an issue, but there was a lot of other people that said, bro, that's your personal opinion, that's your personal preference, whatever. You were allowed to be a part-time player. People were behind you. When you played good, people praised you. No one really, I can't think of too many people who gave Kyrie Irving a lot of slack in the regular season because of his situation. Coming in halfway through, only playing part time. Not too many people were critical about his bad games, at least that I've noticed. As soon as Jesus, I ain't gonna lie to you, this dog is killing me. This dog is killing me. But
I thought it was an owl.
but this, bro, getting swept in the first round as coming from a lot of people who had expectations of you guys coming out the East, because you and Kevin Durant were seen as y'all were seen as Justice League members. Y'all were seen as the guys. In reality, y'all just Young Justice. Y'all are just on the Teen Titans. Y'all are just the B team. And that's what's our mistake. Kyrie, and Omar said something that was so perfect. Let's not talk about him, because we don't talk about John Wall. John Wall's been sitting on the bench all year. We talked about it one time and one time only because it's John Wall. No one's talking about Kemba Walker. Niggas pulled the Blake Griffin on Kemba Walker. Niggas like, all right, yeah, cool. He's still smiling, whatever. No one talked about him. So let's not talk about Kyrie Irving, because I know one damn thing. I'm not making $1 billion talking about Kyrie. I know I'm not. So let's stop talking about Kyrie.
We are, bro.
I ain't make shit.
I ain't seen it.
You know what's crazy though? Oh.
No, that nigga's a clown.
It's like I'm glad everybody else here can agree that of all things that might truly be the worst one. But see, like the fucked up part is, bro,
billions,
like millions, perhaps. But funny enough, like the issue is that, and I guess we do need to address it, is that he's going for Stephen A. essentially, and while Stephen A. definitely has his it has his faults for sure. The issue is in this situation, it's like Stephen A. ain't really saying nothing wrong. Like I don't know if any of you have heard what Stephen A. had to say in response to the tweets, but Stephen A. basically was like, bro, you just don't. First of all, it's sus if you even fuck with your job, but then you don't look at it as a job. You get your money, and then you talk about how much money you make for other people just because they talk about you at your job. Fun fact, there's job performances at like Chick-fil-A. There's job reviews at like Fridays. That's just a thing. That's not foreign to basketball, where now nobody talks about your job and how you perform at said job. If you don't come to work, a lot of people in the business are like, yo, why does this motherfucker never come to work? Whether the reasoning behind it, if it's family and shit, sure, some people have definitely crossed that line. If Kyrie has some family shit going on, chill the fuck out. But if you're consistently not going to work, always complaining about work, blah, 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 they have at least the right to bring up the subject and talk about it. But obviously, again, Stephen A. is a guy that can cross that line sometimes. So I'll give Kyrie a little bit of slack for that. But even then, there's a poorly worded tweet, because you definitely didn't do a good job of even subtweeting Stephen A. You kind of just all over the place slapped everybody that isn't an NBA player, which is crazy.
Also, I hate people. I hate the people that think freedom of speech is only like one way. Like,
yeah,
there's people that think that way. Like, freedom of speech means that anyone can voice their opinion, even if it completely disagrees with you. Just because someone completely disagrees with what you're doing doesn't mean they're a puppet. Like,
yeah,
there's different opinions.
I'm in this podcast with y'all right now, and all y'all got strings on y'all headphones. Yeah, y'all are puppets for
my
real.
fault, bro. I ain't. I thought I took it off. I thought I took it off.
Nah, y'all puppets for real. Right off the, what is that, the left side type shit? Crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, Kyrie don't want nobody talking about him. He don't want nobody making billions of dollars off of him, or whatever the case may be. But I can tell you one thing. I'm gonna make something off of somebody.